Hello, my lovely Leos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. I'm about to get into a next 7-day blockages and priorities reading for my Leo placements. And I think I'm going to do something different because I think when I just start off going into the 3-card spread, I always get a little bit confused because I'll be like, what the hell is going on? What are you dealing with? What are y'all dealing with? So before I even get into the blockages spread, I'm going to do a simple 3-card spread to get insight on what you are currently dealing with. Okay. All right. So there we go. Okay. That might help start things off with a little bit more clarity. Remember, this is a new channel. These are brand new spreads. So we are molding and growing together. Okay. So here we go. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on what my Leo placements are currently experiencing? King of Cups. Maybe you're being very emotional as you go through certain relationships or dealings. 8 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. This is for my Leo placements. So, let's see. Who is this King of Cups? Leo, is this Leo? Yes. Oh. Okay, Leo. What is this Ace of Pentacles? Oh, Leo. Okay, so maybe, Leo, you just extended a love offer to someone after a betrayal that left you in doubt or in a victim mentality. Or maybe, Leo, you want to extend an offer to somebody, but you feel betrayed and I don't know, maybe you sent like a text message to somebody, like well wishes, and it wasn't well received. You know, Mercury is in retrograde and you're trying to play it cool. I don't know. Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Could be a family situation. So that is what I'm getting. Okay. Could be work. Yeah. I don't know. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Could be dealing with the Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, any earth sign, or a Gemini, Leo. Okay. Aries is at the bottom of the deck. All right. So if this sounds like your message, then, buckle up. Let's see what's blocking you. Okay. Keep in mind, this could be in business or career. I don't know. It seemed more like relationships, so I don't know. This is just what I'm reading. All right. So with that being said, maybe this is going for somebody who had well intentions. Try to send love, send a message or goodwill, good offer or something to somebody that was not well received and maybe ignored and left you in the dark, in the cold, confused as to what the hell should you do, what option should you take. Okay. All right. So let's get into the blockages spread. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on what is blocking my Leo placements right now? First card is who you are right now. 10 of Swords, you feel betrayed. Defeat, you got some deep wounds dealing with some loss or failures. Right now, what is blocking you is an Ace of Pentacles. Didn't I just shuffle this deck? Where are these cards coming back out? Action to take. Two of Swords. So maybe you feel betrayed, but you still have like some financial ties, some, I don't know, maybe it's like you're working with, you're doing business with somebody. What is it? It's like you're doing business with a friend, or like maybe you're doing business with a friend, or you have a coworker that you're really cool with, and so they do something shady, and it just has you kind of confused. And so maybe you don't want to deal with them anymore, but you still have some financial ties to them. Okay. Your action that you're being asked to take is, right now you may be stuck in indecision, have some hard choices, coming to a crossroads. You need to weigh your options, look at the bigger picture. Maybe trust your intuition, figure out what you need to do. Yeah. Let's get a little bit more insights. King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, maybe you have a problem setting boundaries. All right, Holy Spirit, can you clarify what this Ace of Pentacles is? Five of Swords. What is that? Can you clarify what this Five of Pentacles, this Ace of Pentacles is? Nine of Swords. Maybe it's something that you offered that made them look at it weird. I don't know. What is that? It's bringing to mind, because I am just doing, because you know how like an orientation of a new job, they do like these Five of Swords popped out. So, an Eight of Swords. What is that? So maybe the way you reached out to somebody, the way you connected with somebody, gave them mixed signals. Maybe you were getting signals that somebody was feeling you, but they were, how somebody mistaken you being friendly with you flirting, and then they take it too far, and then it just gets awkward. So you just like awkwardly bow out and back away. That is the energy that I'm getting. It's kind of like, what the hell do you mean by that? I don't know. Maybe either you or them. Okay, maybe they sent you a weird message. Maybe it was a King of Cups energy that sent you a message. Okay, or maybe I don't know, whatever the signs that I mentioned before. Maybe it was somebody that sent you a message and they tried to come off really caring or loving, but they're just weird. I don't know, like maybe Leo, you're attractive, because most Leos, okay, get attention, and it ain't usually not. I don't know, okay. So maybe you're an attractive Leo, and I don't know, they like connecting to you, and they just get weird when they connect to you, and you don't know how to take it, and you don't like them now like that. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Can you Three of Cups? Maybe it's something that you really want to be cool with, or they want to be cool with you. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have? Or can you clarify this Two of Swords as in what action my Leo placement should take? What is that? Slow down. Came out. Yeah. Any advice? Protect. Speak up. Align. So you've been asked to protect yourself and your energy. Yeah, this is somebody coming at you. It's okay to want to give to others what you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So maybe one of the things you need to do as far as setting boundaries is speaking up for yourself. Hey, stop talking to me. Hey, stop reaching out to me. Hey, I don't want to go on dates anymore. Hey, stop bringing me lunch. Oh my gosh, I remember there was somebody, this was a long time ago, back when I was staying in Georgia, and one of my fitness friends, who was also a fitness instructor, I think her roommate at the time, this was a guy, her roommate was a guy, and he had a crush on me. And so for Valentine's Day, he was so nice, very sweet, got me a little teddy bear and a card and left it right outside my door for Valentine's Day. And then he proceeded to leave another gift the next day, some flowers the next day, and I think he said at one point, like, hey, I'm going to keep sending you stuff until you go on a date with me or something. And then I think I just reached out to my friend and was like, hey, your roommate is weird. Please tell him to leave me alone. So maybe that's what you need to do. The last card that came out says you're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder for you. Align, surrender, and trust. And then the card at the bottom of the deck says jump in. So yeah, maybe you need to wait and align, because once maybe this rejection or this weird thing happened, maybe it's happening for a reason. So you can align with your current situation. So when the right opportunity comes, you will know and you will be more than happy and ready to jump in. Okay. So that is what I have for your blockages reading. If you like the way that I read, please do not hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe. Drop a Jaguar in the comments. I love to build community. Just a little message like, hey, we overcoming this shit, okay? Like a Jaguar, you're not gonna see us coming, because usually my readings is always some ex wanting to come back, somebody trying to hold you back, okay? So just like that Jaguar, we have to, I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Just like that Jaguar, we have to learn to be strategic, patient, intuitive. Okay. Wait for the perfect opportunity. So yeah. And if you like the way that I read, keep in mind that this channel is dedicated for anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Okay. So I just got done with goals and objectives readings for air, fire, water, and earth signs. So if you have not only fire in your chart, but other placements, be sure to check out the goals and objectives reading so you can get ideas on what direction to take. All right. and also doing soul mirror shadow work reading. And I am scheduled to do yours, Leo, this weekend. So, if you really want to do some healing, if you really want to get insight on who you are on the exterior and how that stacks up with how you are doing healing on the interior, that is the reading to watch. So, you can either look up the old Leo soul mirror readings, soul mirror shadow work readings. I didn't do one for February, but if you go to my channel, you will see the playlist there to catch up. Until, I don't know, if not, then you can just wait till Saturday or Sunday. All right. So, wait, I did this all wrong. Anywho, let's see. Oh, this is so similar. I don't even know whose reading that was. That was either Aquarius, Gemini, or Sagittarius. But they had Judgment in career and Page of Cups in self-development, just like you do, Leo. I forgot what they had for career. But you got Page of Pentacles. But something is happening because you have an extra card for Queen of Cups. And then you have Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So maybe something is growing for you. Okay. So, my wonderful Leos, getting started into it. Let me see. We have Page of Pentacles for love. It says, my curiosity opens the path to new growth. I like looking at these little things or reading the interpretations. So this card, hold on, let's look at the little girl with the pigtail because she's so cute. There she is. So it says this card is the personification of good news. It could represent a person who is eager to learn new skills and gain knowledge. They are ambitious and focused, but also principled. A period of study and education could be on the horizon, and this card shows you'll possibly be embarking on new studies or training. The life you want can be realized through learning, and new opportunities abound in the realms of finance or education. A new project or venture has the potential to be very beneficial and will boost your prosperity, so feel confident. You can realize your ambitions if you approach them with realism and commitment. This is good news on jobs, house sales, and money. Now, relationships can be renewed, and this card encourages you to reveal your feelings. Okay, so Leo, this is really coming back into the blockages spread. So it says relationships can be renewed, and this card encourages you to reveal your feelings. So maybe a response or something that you were wanting to say. At first, you want to say no, you decided to change your mind and then extend love to this individual. It's a Queen of Cups. Maybe it's a mother figure. Maybe it is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Holy Spirit, can you give me more insight on this Page of Pentacles as it pertains to what my Leo placements need to prioritize in love for the next, oh my gosh, it doesn't want to get together, for the next 7 days. That was a horrible shuffle. Maybe at first you wanted, because it was a Page of Pentacles, then Judgment, then Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. For the blockages spread, it was the, what was it? And the blockages spread, I know it was the King of Cups. What was it? What was it? It was the King of Cups. Let's see. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Page of Cups as to what they need to prioritize over the next 7 days? Maybe it's your approach to something. Feminine energy, distance travel, adventure. Maybe something that was just like business related, transactional, shifted, and now you want it to be more relational. Can you clarify this distance travel, adventure? Ooh, child. Threes, a crowd, came in reverse. I can't let go, attachment, obsession. Hold on. Which ones are supposed to be? Are either supposed to be right? Is that supposed to be right? Okay, so what's going on, Leo? You are probably worried because a feminine energy walked away because they found out that three is a crowd and it made it easy for them to detach. So maybe at one point, it says Page of Pentacles, my curiosity opens the path to new growth. Then says Judgment, I know my destiny. Then Page of Cups, I explore my emotions with curiosity. Now, then the last Queen of Cups says, I nurture my emotional self and those around me with compassion. So, Leo, whatever Leo I'm talking to, it sounds to me, Leo, like you wanted to run around and figure out, oh, I don't know what I want. Let me go see if the grass is greener on the other side. And then once you figure out, no, the grass is indeed not greener, you realized your true emotions lies in somebody else. And you don't want to be, or this feminine energy doesn't want to be, wants to share you with somebody else. So they're like, well, you go do you then. You go enjoy. Go. Can you clarify who this feminine energy is? Frozen out in the cold winter, blocked, silence, passion, desire, fantasy. It's somebody that iced you out, blocked you, but is very, very attractive. Anything else as to what sign it could be or how else they could get an idea of who this is? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody you did a romantic gesture with, wishes coming true. Somebody you wished. It was like, oh, I wish I could just, somebody you wished you could be with. To Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo, that's you. I don't know. Maybe it's another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you are really passionate about. They blocked you, but you really wish you could knock them a boots. Somebody walking, knocking the boots. So give me that good love. The cards that came out to clarify was the Leo and the Nine of Swords. Leo, what did you do? What did you do? For some reason, luck is on your side. Good news. The blocks and there are blocks and obstacles and lies and deception. Hold on. My ear just started ringing like You know how the TV would just all of a sudden shut off and turn when it's like a messaging broadcasting system. So I don't know. Um, Something is going off in the ethers. I don't know. Here we go. Now, here we go. Let's do some advice. Because Lord, sounds like you need it. Oops. Oh, this is all messed up. Not that bad. Okay, Holy Spirit, can you give me any advice as to what my Leo placement should do in regards to overcoming these priorities? What is this? So somebody you came at wrong? I don't know. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what should my Leo placements do in regards to this love priority for the next 7 days? Slow climb. You're getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. What the heck? Embrace courage. Open your mind, learn from experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey. Rough road, prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. So, Soul Whispers, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. So, maybe you are afraid they're going to get in your ass, they're going to curse you out. Spirit is saying, if you love them, if you really want to be with them, you gonna do what you gotta do. Okay, you better take that ass whooping. Okay, take that ass whooping. If you want to rub that ass at the end of the night, or at least you want to be able to go home to them at the end of the night, just take that L. Okay, take that L. If it's worth it, because do you really want to be waking up with the worrying, the who's touching him, who's touching her? I don't know what you do, Leo. I don't know. But you probably sitting there having high blood pressure, stressing, pacing. Because Leos, y'all like to have that good exterior. Don't like to act like y'all stressing or anything. Rising flames, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. So yeah, you know what you want to do. You're just stopping yourself. Let's see real quick. What shadow aspects could be holding my Leo placements back from getting a girl or man back? What could be stopping my Leo placements from getting there? Overreacting, flooded panic past echo, conflict freeze, shut down, guilt, fear of disapproval, control loop, micromanaging, anxiety, fear of chaos. You just sitting here playing scenarios in your head that's probably not going to happen. Okay. What is it? It's a Page of Cups to a Queen of Cups. So whoever it is probably really understanding and loving. You probably are just weird. Or they were weird. I don't know. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Child, I don't. Whatever. Okay. Well, whatever. All right. So moving on to career. We have Judgment that comes out. It's like, I know my destiny. Maybe something that you started in like out of like curiosity, like a little hobby that you like, I don't know, let me just try this out. Turned out to be something that you're really passionate about. and now you want to build on it and let it grow. Spirit is saying persistence in your efforts will yield security. So whatever it is, do it. Do it. Do the thing. All right. All right. So, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this judgment card as it... Can you clarify this judgment card as it pertains to my Leo placements, career, and what they need to prioritize over the next 7 days? Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. Okay, so Leo, either you are worried about this person taking you back, or maybe you're a Leo dealing with the Leo, or maybe you're worried about whether you should let this person go. I'm really trying to flip it here so that it can be so it can put the Leo in a non-toxic light. But I do understand that this channel is for toxic people who are ready to heal. So I don't know. If this resonates, please leave a Jaguar in the comments or like. Okay, just let me know. If you want me to continue picking up on your energy, we all have toxic ways. It is okay. It is a-okay as long as you are changing who you are. Because I'm pretty sure the people who knew me in high school, who knew me in college, never thought I would be a business owner, never thought I would know anything about spiritual healing, about karma. Yeah, so heal and grow, boo-boo. Do you. Don't be afraid. Next card says step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. So stand out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. And next says create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. Okay? Card at the bottom of the deck says give. Sorry. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. So when we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. So when it comes to career, maybe you are contemplating leaving a job and moving on to a passion project. And maybe you're realizing, okay, this you would rather be fulfilled than be, I don't even know, than be financially stable and stressed out, worried, unfulfilled, drained mentally, emotionally, not feeling like you're making a difference in the world, not feeling, I don't know, maybe the job that you have, either it's something you don't want to do or just the way that you do it, it's just so much. Like maybe you're a doctor in your healthcare, but they stack your workload so high that you can't even enjoy the job that you like to do, or they make you do it so much that you don't like it anymore. something like that. Let's get insight for my entrepreneurs. Holy Spirit got any insights as to what my entrepreneurs, maybe something that you already started on, you're nurturing, and you're using your intuition to help it grow. Because, like, there is one thing to where, because I know when I first started my coaching business, like, I would go and try to research everything, try to do everything myself, and just try to learn everything to figure out, like, okay, it's something that I'm missing. It's something that I'm missing. And then after just years of trying to search for the problem thing that I am missing, I just realized, like, oh, I'm not missing anything. It's like I already have it. And so you just start waiting for like, you start using your intuition to navigate you to your breakthroughs. And so instead of just waiting for success to happen, you start to enjoy the journey and enjoy how becoming an entrepreneur is allowing you to grow into the person, the business owner that you want. Because maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when you first had your idea, or maybe a decade ago, I don't know how old you are, I don't know, but maybe a decade ago when you first had an idea for your business, your idea, your hobby, the idea of bringing it to where it is now, or to where you are trying to push it to be, may have probably had you overwhelmed, or maybe uneasy, or maybe doubtful. Maybe it had other people doubtful too. But I don't know. And maybe it's also that you're donating something, like maybe you're starting something and you're going to put it in honor of somebody who had passed on, as like a legacy or something like that. Oh my gosh, well, let's just shuffle. All right, so here we go. Baby, Holy Spirit, can you clarify this judgment card as it pertains to so to my entrepreneurs, we have go live, build an authentic relationship with your audience by hosting live sessions around your topic on social media. Ooh, that's a lot. Hold on, pick one, Spirit. They say you're gonna get a handful regardless. We have elevate at the bottom of the deck, new mindset, new results. So yeah, judgment. You are finally figuring, maybe a business that you started, you find your spark about it again. It's like, oh, I wasn't too, maybe something happened, you lost your passion, and then you're like, no, wait, no, I can do this. I can do this. Like, it's coming all too real to you now. It's funny, you have go live, meditate, design. So Go Live says build an authentic relationship with your audience by hosting live sessions around your topic on social media. And Meditate says practice meditation to connect deeply with spirit. Visualize your next steps, then take inspired action towards your goals and dreams. So maybe spirit is saying, I haven't even got all the cards out because a lot of cards came out, honestly. But just from these three, maybe you need to go and connect to your audience to determine what offers or what they really need or connect with in order to market to them. Because next you have design, build a simple and elegant website that attracts buyers who love and engage with your brand. So you need to connect with your people more. So if your stuff isn't selling, it's because your messaging is not connecting with your ideal people. So maybe you need to connect to your people. Stand out, list ways to bring out what makes you and your brand extraordinary so you can stand out from the crowd. Mastermind, join a community of entrepreneurs who can give you love, support, and feedback. You need to achieve your dreams. So if you know any manifestation groups or anything like that, feel free to join them. Keep in mind, I do have my Stress Alchemy group coaching program. That doesn't start until September though. I'm starting that on Labor Day. I just think that's so cute to have Stress Alchemy program start on Labor Day. So anywho, if you want more information about that, okay. Yeah. Link in the description box. Check that out. Figure out if that's what you want to do. If not, go find something else, whatever works for you. Next has write. Yeah, something your message, it's your messaging, Leo. It's all about your messaging. We have write. Copywriting is the art of persuasion. Learn how to craft words that speak to the heart of your ideal clients. Then strategize. Results are not coming fast enough. You need a solid step-by-step strategy in place that takes the guesswork out of growing your business. Brainstorm comes out saying keep fresh ideas flowing for your business. If you feel stuck, take some quiet time with your journal and write down everything that comes. Then you have flow. Get more done by entering the flow state. Maybe you're too busy. Maybe you're around a lot of noise. You're always bouncing from place to place, so you don't have time to quiet your thoughts and get inspired. And then something, last card says lead, develop, lead. Develop the best way to work with your clients. Create programs, packages, and products that help them solve their problems. So if you have a one-to-one business that you do, find a way that you can do a one-to-many, a way that you can do group coaching, or if you still only need one-to-one, figure out a way that you can do coaching in a way that you can still charge more or a reasonable amount and still get the same results, but it's less work on your end. Okay, find some way to do that. All right, card at the bottom of the deck says elevate your mindset if you want to get different results. If you keep thinking and acting the same way, nothing will change in your business. Also keep in mind, I do have maybe I'll do like I do have one-on-one coaching with intuitive guidance. So look in the link in the description box for that. But I don't know if y'all would be interested in just like a simple Jaguar's Den coaching type thing where we can get together and do some type of weekly or monthly group coaching thing, and I help pinpoint like what blockages you have in your love or career as far as mindset goes. We can do tarot, have fun, very intimate. I don't know, let me know. Keep it very cheap for y'all. Okay, so that is for career. Now, moving on to personal development. We have Page of Cups, but then we have Queen of Cups on the outside. So to me, this is like emotional maturity. So maybe over the next 7 days, you will be more guided to nurture yourself. It says, I explore my emotions with curiosity, But the Queen of Cups says, I nurture my emotional self and those around me with compassion. So maybe over the next 7 days, you go from just worrying about yourself to worrying about others and their well being as well. Or maybe you start to extend more love to a mother figure or an older feminine energy. Okay. Maybe something that was once just transactional um, starts you start to put a little bit more heart into it. Let's see. What do I do for this one? Let's do this one. Oh, it's so dark. It's looking like the Wizard of Oz right before the storm took Dorothy and Toto and the house out of Kansas over here. So I don't know. We're going to keep it going until I need to turn the lights on. But keep in mind, if you like the way that I read, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my gosh, why are these cards not wanting to? None of my cards are wanting to shuffle right now. That's so weird. And these are like the slipperiest cards. It's like something that should be easy to get along with, or something that should be easy to come together. It's very difficult. Maybe that's what you're dealing with. And you know what? I was in a particularly good mood until I was like, okay, I started like channeling, okay, I'm about to do a Leo reading. And I was just like, I don't know, I just got weird things. Like my contacts were like drying out. And even after I just, what is it? So I was wearing my contacts. They were starting to dry out. So I put the little eye drops in it for like the medicated, like the cysteine complete lubricant eye drops, this type of stuff that's supposed to help lubricate. Made my eyes drier, Lord. So then I tried to take the contacts out and they were like stuck to my eyeballs. So maybe you are trying to get to a comfortable position with a relationship or within yourself, but you have to go through an uncomfortable transition before you get there. So, what is it? Kind of like what is it? There was something another tarot reader was talking about the transition from the caterpillar to the butterfly, and when the caterpillar knows it's time to go, they just go, and their body has to completely break down and regroup into a completely different specimen. And you don't think that's uncomfortable? But considering the fact that at the end of it, they will be able to freaking fly, I think it's worth it. One more spirit. All right, so as to what you need to prioritize, one last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. It's something, you are on some long ass journey, Leo, and it's long and slow. Because you got slow climb came out again, and I know I shuffled this deck. Then we have Sky of Clarity, soar into the boundless sky of clarity, where insights are as infinite as the azure expansions. You are in a lot of darkness and confusion. All I see, all of this is like darkness and confusion, and there's maybe just like a little glimmer of hope around you. Heart's desire, sing along to your heart song, for it knows what you truly want. Card at the bottom of the deck says sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. Do you have you have issues like truly expressing yourself or really knowing who you are? Don't answer that question, because that's exactly why I'm going to do a Leo soul mirror shadow work reading, okay? We're going to get some answers. So that's what I have for what you need to prioritize. Hold on, one last little insight. One last time, Spirit, can you clarify what they need to prioritize as far as this Page of Cups? Check in, fresh start. Whatever it is you're thinking about, take a moment, check in how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Okay. Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. Are you talking yourself out of doing something out of guilt, fear? Yeah, that's another question. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift you've been given. So you've been given an opportunity to have faith. It's not always easy to have faith. Maybe like the only thing that you have to do is really just make that connection, and you're just beating yourself up because you're afraid of rejection or something. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what could be keeping my Leos back from this personal development priorities? Validation addiction came in reverse. External approval, identity blur, inner void. So you are not trying to seek their approval. It's like, I don't care. Maybe you acting like you don't care, but you really do. Maybe it's somebody you really want to come back cool with. Shamed for being you. You're afraid. Maybe you feel bad for what you did, and you are correlating your faults. You're correlating the bad things that you did as you being a bad person. Maybe you feel humiliated. Your inner critic is going off on you. Maybe something happened in the past and it made you being shamed for doing something wrong or for hurting somebody's feelings made you suppress your true self. Okay? But it's okay. We're human. We all make mistakes. Lonely child, isolation, inner void, emotional hunger. Maybe this was something that your parents instilled in you. Pain as a teacher. Recognition. Ooh, maybe your parents were a teacher, or maybe teachers did this when you're young. It was like maybe you hurt somebody's feelings, or somebody bullied you, or somebody like played the victim, or something happened and they were like, you are a bad person, you hurt their feelings, how dare you, just really tried to make you feel horrible, tried to make you feel like you are the scum of the earth just because it was a misunderstanding. Okay. And it's maybe, and you're expecting to get the third degree from this person too. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe you just they just want you to be held accountable. Because, I mean, if you did something disrespectful, would you allow them to come back in? If somebody scratched your car, keyed your car, didn't say anything about it, just wanted to walk off and pretend like nothing happened, will you let them come back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, 3 years down the road and just have them come back in your life without explanation or anything? You probably want to clarify or get closure on that. Is it like, are you a snake, or are you aware that you fucked me over? Just take it like that. So, I don't know. That's that on that. Let's end it with a spiritual message, because it's to the Queen of Cups. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Knight of Cups. So, Because I was going to ask what would happen if, Holy Spirit, what would happen if Leo reached out to this individual that they're stressing over? Oh, I got to sneeze real bad. And it's raining real hard outside. I am so glad I went and got something to eat when I did, because, baby, I was not cooking tonight or tomorrow. Uber Eats had a buy one, get one free at this restaurant. So I bought 2. So I ended up getting 4 meals. 2 for the free. All right, so Holy Spirit, what would happen if Leo reached out to this individual to make amends? 9 of Cups. Okay. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. Maybe it's a guy. I don't know. Maybe it's a guy. I don't know. Leo, that's you. Sorry. Leo, you'll be very happy with this 3 of Cups. This, what is this? This High Priestess, Capricorn. They probably know you're toxic. They probably know your ass. But they love you anyway. They love you anyway. They're like, you know what? We're family. We're family. That's just what family do. Okay? But be careful, okay? Because they probably won't trust. Okay? Don't be Leo. Don't play with me, Leo. Okay? Don't play with me, Leo. Let's end this. That's funny. Oh my goodness. What message do you want to leave this? Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you're going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. Spirit is on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Last card says, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating, Leo, and shedding unnecessary layers. So old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. And last card at the bottom of the deck says, when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. So this may not happen for everybody. Everybody that is reading, that's doing this reading, it may not work for everybody, okay? So when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You're being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. So I can also take this as one or two ways. You can either go back and try to get that old thing back and maybe try to continue that karmic cycle, or you can let bygones be bygones and learn to heal from it. And maybe just go to that individual and just say, hey, I just want to let you know, I know things are not ideal, and even if you don't take me back, I just want to let you know I apologize for XYZ, or XYZ happened, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, Leo, I hope this helps. Please, if you have not done already, like, comments, drop a Jaguar in the comments. Okay. I'm probably not going to get any likes for this because this is toxic as hell. But I better see your ass at that soul mirror shadow work reading this weekend. Okay. When you see that Leo come up with that moon and that mirror emoji next to your reading, that means that's just for you and you got some work to do, okay? All right. So I love you, Leo. Take care. And until next time, happy healing.